Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a great, fantastic Saturday. Good morning, good evening, good night. Oh man, we got PROG versus Unity coming in today. Um, we got playoff implications on the line, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been looking at the how everything's been going, we do got playoff implications on the line, and everything's going for big things. We'll go ahead and take a look at the quick bracket real quick. We'll go ahead and take not the bracket, but yeah, the standings real quick to see how everything is. And as you see, ProG and Unity in second place, fighting over second place. Technically, ProG I guess got the head right now. This can make or break these teams when it comes to SWC. We have two of the top teams up here in the open brackets for Group 1 at least. As you know, Sig Tech and COG got their spot pretty much locked up in the top number 1 spot, while you got ProG and Unity fighting to get into the brackets. We could take a look at the brackets real quick. You look at the brackets, everything's still to be determined, but only 4 teams get in. So 2 teams from Group 1 and two teams from Group 2. So we'll see how everything plays out. When it comes to this match, both teams going to have to be pretty aggressive, I want to say, but both teams know that this is a must-win for them, regardless of what happens. So good luck to both teams out here as we wait for the match to begin. While we're waiting for the match to begin, we can go ahead and look at the Group 2 and see how everything's looking out over there. As you see in Group 2 over here, as you look in Group 2 over here, you see Tactically Adequate at the top of the leaderboard with 12 points, 4-0 straight out. You got Fear Academy with 9 points and TLR plus Guardians with 9 points, but you also got BGK or Big Gucci Killers with 9 points also. TLR and Big Gucci are tied at 3 and 2, while Fear Academy is at 3 and 1 at this moment of time. So we'll see how everything plays out. We'll see how everything plays out with Group 2 as I believe Tactically Adequate plays Fear. As I believe Tactically Adequate plays Fear Academy tomorrow. I do believe, if I am certain on that, which I do believe I am certain. And it's gonna be interesting to see how exactly that actually goes. To see how that match plays out and how the brackets are gonna play. This is really anybody's game at this moment in time, to tell you the truth. As we look at the Tactically Adequate's versus Fear Academy schedule. So that, like I said, they do play tomorrow so it's like going to be a great aspect and a great game to this. So I'm wondering how everything's gonna play out into this match as we start moving along into it. Game's about to start soon. We had to do another rollover, and then the game is gonna start. So as we look into this match, Unity and Pro G have been doing pretty well for themselves, as you probably seen on the screen. Oh no, you don't. Now you do. As you see on the screen, Unity and Pro G have been doing pretty well for themselves. Got some good key wins out here against NG and 508 One Shot Theory and BRA. As you notice, they split a match between Sig Tech and COG. But Sig Tech and COG had a little bit outpowered them with tickets and are ahead when it comes to the head-to-head. But at the same time, Unity on the same time, they're 2-0 they're 2-0. They went 2-0 against One Shot Theory, 1-1 against Sig Tech and COG. Unity, it's NG versus 508 prior. So they pretty much They pretty much play the same way throughout the whole season. They won the game. They won their games, and then they went head to head with City and PROG. So as we see it, if they win when they win this game, or if they regardless what team wins this game, they're moving on to the bracket stages, and we're gonna see looking at a great semifinals match going on here. So we'll see how everything plays out as this game goes by, and we'll see how things see how things progress and move right along as we start moving into the game here. We're gonna see some epic things here, along with the SWC mod being updated from last time. If you remember if you remember the last match that I casted last week, let me create a squad real quick. Stream. Good call stream. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and then lock up. Bam. All right, so I'm good. As you remember from the last time when I casted the match, that was also a good match, also on OPFL. We had this SWC mod going on, and we had it rocking and rolling and everything else. So with the SWC mod, it has been updated. There are some new features into this mod that I can't wait to start using. So we still have the camera, and we still have the camera with the mod. That's the good part. We have the small camera, we have the big camera. Along with the camera now, they did some little tweaks and fixes to the camera, where not only can you still see it look like a shoulder cam, you can also see a little aim down. You can see the aim down sights and see where exactly they're shooting at and where exactly they're pointing. So it's gonna be interesting about how everything goes along with the match. So we'll see how this match plays out. We're looking for a good, entertaining match. As we got Unity squad leaders of Art, Dine, and Alakuba. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. It's gonna be one of those things again. And then we also got Ace also. And then PROG, you got Pathfinder, Stormtrooper TK6643, and Aibo, and Imp Man Full Meme Machine. I was hoping to get some squad chatter, but they probably got their own little chatting going on. We look at as this match plays out. Match is about to begin real soon. We got your nose. Let's go ahead and go over these points real quick. So I'm gonna show you one cool thing that I like about this update. I can click on the map and I can move here. I can click on the map. I can move here. So it's gonna be great. Like I said, it's gonna be great. As you know, most teams, if you know on this match, most teams are gonna be fighting over upper DC, upper central DC, lower central DC, and lower DC. So these points are gonna be key right here. So what's also gonna be key is the rollouts and how everything's gonna be played out. So we'll see what happens as we look into the map as the match begins. Looks like they're taking vehicles. Looks like they're taking all the vehicles, including the BRDM. Well, no, they're leaving a Logi at main for Unity.
Logi spawn screen.
And then for PROG G, they're taking everything but the MRAPs and the strike. Nope, just the MRAPs. I forgot there's. Oh wait, no, there's a.
I've marked approximate Logi spawn.
Yeah, they just take out everything, pretty much everything but the MRAPs, but besides one. As you hear. SPG tech, you go off right here as United States plays a fob. As you know, this is a new marker, so I can just zoom to the fob and I can see exactly where the fob's at. So that's a great thing to see. Kill feed still up in the top right corner. As you see Unity and PROG G break out. Oh, Unity puts down the fob. As we get the first kill of the game from Peppa. Who's sitting on the hill with them MGs. Toxic sitting on the hill. MGs just raining down on top of Unity right now. Trying to get some lats up there to take out the MGs. But the MGs are playing on top of Unity. PROG's coming up to trying to take out the north side and also look like to advance to the south. Let's go in here on top. We're gonna go in here on top of the hill with Peppa, who's already pretty much got 2 downs, 1 kill, 1 confirmed kill. We'll go in here and see. We'll see what exactly how he's doing.
No contact with the DC yet.
You know, he's trying to play around, playing Slithery Snake up here.
Capping off the DC.
As Unity's capturing upper DC, as you can hear in the squad chatter.
Crows marked with transport marker.
What's that, Ace? Send it.
Crows marked transport marker by lower DC.
Gotcha.
Minimal contact on lower central.
Yeah, we've got nothing up here either.
You can kind of see where they're aiming at.
Protect it. Gotcha.
Don't see. That's kind of a big call out. They say enemies at the hab. I'm gonna go focus on that. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of things going on here. We got the hab build over here. Enemies getting close to the hab. So the PROG marked down the hab? No, they did not.
Have we found the
As we got small combat going into the middle of the point.
Yeah, nice. Good work. Captain up the DC, boys.
Got the BIDM rocking by Bro
Any
Dog.
ideas where the hab is? Anyone?
No.
Not yet.
I'm gonna put a suggested mark.
That's Pathfinder and Group
Gotcha.
trade.
Contact
Yeah.
northwest.
Inch hiding in the building on the cap of lower central
I
DC.
recommend west of lower.
Full squad west of our DC. Mark.
Oh yeah, I see a Logi there. Whereabouts?
Got Art over here. See what he's trying to do over here. Bro Dog going off with that BRDM over there. If you took a top right corner kill feed.
Get towards upper center.
Take over. Start pushing past
Move it.
upper.
Moving set.
Martini's cap.
So Cap's going in favor right now of
We're
Militia.
moving down to upper central now.
He's got Unity trying to push down to the bottom as to lower DC. Lower DC still getting capped by PROG.
Got it. Grade 4 markers where we need to have shit locked down.
Yep, moving there now.
Unity's parking down grid 5 markers knowing that they have the open gap to actually advance and push into that area while you get a whole 2 squads of PROG up to the top hill over here, getting rained down on by BRDM. So there's so many markers. Can't even decide which one they want. Oh, they got 2 habs up there. Oh, I didn't realize they had a hab up there to the northwest of Upper Central DC. So as that goes, you got Unity pushing on Upper Central DC at this moment in time. They're also pushing on Lower. They're also getting pressure on Lower Central DC. So at the same time as they're capturing Upper Central DC, if they can get buys on Lower Central DC, they're looking for a quick neutralization that they have. They're getting no pressure at all on Upper Central DC as Pepper's still on that hill, raining. I'm gonna call it death.
Copy, same.
As we watch Perfect running on the roof.
I don't know, man. Am up on the roof somewhere?
Who's on the roof? Yeah.
Oh.
Aiming up on the hill as he gets taken out over here.
Yeah, one's dead.
Fights mainly on this cap right here.
Burns is gonna check out lower DC and then the other.
The US team has lost an APC. Not sure what they got hit by. Maybe a BRDM. As the BRDM gets taken out also. What a rocket. It could have been from maybe Full Meme Machine or... All I know is that was from somebody from PROG, but I believe it's from Full Meme Machine. Let's see what they are right now. No, he's okay. Because it was one deep. It might have been Valdered. Got the BRDM. BRDM goes night-night.
We're capping back on lower.
Yeah, good work.
Unity saying they're capping lower central DC. Let me pull up my...
Gotcha. Scout car's RDB.
Guys, we're gonna find the ball.
I found it. Hold up.
Pretty sure I said again.
Hold up. Found it.
Yep, cool.
They're coming in southwest, southwest. Now.
Where is it? Is it on that map?
There it is. Marked accurately.
Yep, good work.
There's one in the
One stand.
I mean, snowman.
There, you focus on lower central, Danny.
You back up your hab.
As you hear, they have found the... Unity has found the hab. I know it.
Oh, I got clipped. Bit of hole.
And Scar takes out Labs over here, so...
Watch out, bro. South, they're coming in south. Add Smiley, bro. To south.
Great fight over here, just for the point of explosion DC. We got a lot of combat going on over here. Go ahead and put Scar on the candid camera. Scar's got the ad hoc right around the corner. And Scar takes the ad hoc. You had enemies in next by the hab. Who was that? Skipper. It looks like they were inside the hab for a minute there, but the hab's actually getting surrounded by PROG. As we look,
Push hard, boys. Push out. We can't let them get in here.
they're saying the right things. They can't let him get in here, but they have to take him. They have to get killing as Ben takes that Valdered and Mighty player trades with him. Good trade right there.
Alright, come back left.
Northeast of the hab
You're
is
gonna be
up.
northeast of the hab.
We need to race West Hill.
They know they're getting hit from the northeast. PROG actually has a nice round on their hab. This is actually pretty good. Unity's got to be able to push out. At the same time, PROG's also pushing
We're capping
towards
back.
their hab.
Good work, Danny. Fucking good work.
The Kevin back lower since DC. We got a neutralization lower since DC. I'm sorry I missed that, but it looks like we do. A good fight over it. At the same time, PROG's trying to watch this road, so Unity can't cross this road. Real good strategy. Looks like by PROG right here, by Dima, Abo, and Art. They try to cross the road, they get shot up. Ace cross the road. Ace actually makes it across the road as Grubbs gets taken down. As you see, militia forces or Unity starts to neutralize lower central DC. And Unity has actually pushed out the hab while PROG's still trying to get surround out here. Get rallies up and trying to surround their hab over here. But Unity's not letting that happen as they're pushing out, taking them out, getting the good trades. But PROG's pushing hard onto the point, back onto lower central DC. And they're actually going to be capping the point back as we got... Oh my gosh, Yumi, move your name.
How we doing on lower?
I can't see who this is. You got Zero Alpha over here.
I'm
Gets
down.
taken out by Mr. Finley. Good kills by Mr. Finley.
Let's go.
Only one person alive, and that's Ace. And Denae's in the building, and Ace is on the outside,
I'll try getting
watching the doors as we got another Brodog with the MG. Brodog gets taken out by Skipper. Good kills by Skipper, sneaking up on the BRDM, night BRDM. Good try ball drop. At the same time, PROG's trying to camp their hab. It looks like they're trying to camp their hab from a distance, get an overview of it, and camp their hab from a distance. It's actually a smart play out here, but while they're still trying to push on lower central DC. So all smart plays going on. Skipper's trying to take out, it looks like Gumby Wasp. Gumby Wasp is trying to attack back on the hill once he takes out Skipper. Good kills by Gumpy Wasp. At the same time, this point still getting held by Pro G right now, but they've got people in the building over here.
Roger, mate. I'll mark my moment. Just holding a door.
It's Danae.
Hey, Danny, I built an SL south of you. There's one more. Mark.
Just still sitting in the building in the window, waiting for people to come by. We'll put you on candid camera. It's
The boys just keep together. Make sure we keep our route.
PROG just gets taken out as he crosses the window.
Yeah, good work.
Unity's
Danny.
recapping Lower DC,
Keep
but
going,
as
mate.
Pro G are dying on the point, apparently. He knows at this time is neutral, so only one person really needs to be on the cap. At the same time, it seems like you got a squad of Unity putting to push up on the road. They get a vehicle taken out over here by one of their mighty players. Unity's trying to push on north over here, knowing that there's possibly a hab over here, but they don't. Not too sure they actually do, so they're pushing off. Every time Pro G tries to make a move, it looks like Unity's fighting back at this moment of time. We'll take you off the camera, Danae. Pro G still pushing on the cap, but Pro G, is you look at the kill feed, are actually making a whole bunch of kills at this moment of time. Dima takes out Martini. Brodog is taken out by Dima also. Zero Alpha still holding that corner. Dima actually gets a good spot in the building.
Present south of central.
Difa gets shots onto Zero Alpha.
He's in there. He has the door. Watch it.
No one has even the winner. Ooh! Ace gets taken out by Dima. Ooh! One shot, one kill. Good shot, Ace. Go night Dima. The Ace said.
I'm gonna get around that.
As Vendetta is actually the only person still actually on the upper Central DC. At the same time, Lower Central DC still hasn't been capped, so Unity can't push all their bodies towards Lower Central DC because this has not been capped. This has not been capped by either team yet. So, but this could be a choke because Pro G looks like has more bodies onto the point. I'm wondering why Yep. You know it's getting capped in favor of blue team. As militia. But Pro G has more people on the cap, so I believe it's going in favor of Pro G at this moment of time.
Radio is marked accurately upstairs of that building.
Gotcha.
Radio has been marked accurately.
They've got control of Lower Central now.
Pepper's still on the hill. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the kills real quick, as you got 83 for the United States Army, 52 for Militia Army. Of course, tickets in favor of United States Army, 276 to 240, 16 revives to 21 revives to the United States Army. So the United States Army is actually reviving very well.
You're on our hab, guys. On our hab.
They're on the hab.
I've lost.
No, they got a good surround on the hab. They're not actually on the hab, but they got a good surround on the hab. This is one thing I was afraid about. They get people on these hills to overlook the hab to watch it, because they literally kind of block themselves from on the hab. If you look at it correctly, where they must have to go out this way, or they got to come out these two doors. Another thing that's interesting is the hab ticket has the hab count. You can see the health on the hab was at 400. You can also see the health on the fob count, which is 420. Haha, 420 blazes. I mean, what? But anyways, if you go back to the point over here, it looks like Pro G actually was able to take him out in the building. Zero Alpha is the only person sitting in the building. He's sitting in the corner over here. And Pro G's still camping the hab, sitting on top of the hills.
House hab is still cocked.
So everything's getting played. Mr. Finley takes out Danae over here on the.
Guys from east, so
They're trying everything in their power. As Finley gets taken out. James was on top of the roof, but he gets
We need to
taken.
get reset now.
Yep.
Unity's doing a straight call. Doing great call out saying that they need to reset back onto the top.
Man, get reset.
Get that reset up.
Zero Alpha finally gets taken out on the plane. They do need to get a reset, but Unity's actually pushing a strong push onto the west side hill, trying to flank their fob and have by from PROG.
Upper Central.
North of Upper DC. Of Upper
As
DC.
Pepper gets sniped by Big Dan. Nice.
That MRAP got down. Am I going to be able to get through that north
The
road?
United States Army's cash locations DC as they got a Elijah driving right through. Unity's trying to push onto their fob right here. Art's getting real close. Mean Machine's gonna try to protect this hab with this fob with his life. Knowing there's people around, he can hear them crawling around. Mean Machine gets taken out by Art. Art's pushing onto the fob. Take a look at Art real quick. Art's pushed onto the enemy fob. Militia team apparently loses the Logic truck, but once again, Art is on the fob at this time. But he gets taken out by Inge. He got Snowman on top. Snowman gets taken out by Inge also. Good defense by PROG protecting the fob as they're taking out people on the hill also.
Right, I'm taking a techie from main, resetting a logi. Resetting a fucking rally.
And as the hab goes down, PROG takes out the hab on Lowerson DC. Or not the hab, but the fob gets disabled. It's at 24.5, 11.5, 29.75, and it's gone. Fob gets taken out. Unity's fob gets taken out. They're going to have to reset. Like they called out. At the same time, PROG has their fob up, and they took out the looks like their Logic truck, so they take.
Danny, can you check that?
So whether or not that's a good trade or not is questionable. But as we look on the map, full control of PROG has right now all over these points: Upper Central DC, Upper DC, Lower Central DC.
Still got this, guys. Let's just reset.
PROG's gonna start moving towards the north, trying to protect Upper DC, make sure that nobody actually gets into the actual cap. Once again, you got to remember that this is a winner takes all. Winner moves on to the semi-final bracket play. So the funny thing about so this is going on. The funny thing about this right here is they're walking right next by a hab. That's, I believe it's in the building. Yeah, it's in the building. So Unity got a good rally. This is the only squad that can really help defend the point. Scout squad has been fighting. As a matter of fact, they already taking shots from PROG, who's on the hill over here by Mighty Play. Mighty Play looks like he's about to get taken out. Yeah, Mighty Play gets taken out by Ethley.
Fucking shooting from those eastern hills. You're gonna have to go up north. Go north.
They got great call-outs on them together. They gotta go north. And they have to go on Upper DC. They're getting great call-outs at this moment in time. Valdere gets taken out, though, by himself. He was able to get a rally. So Unity's gonna try to get a fob up north and having to push down south onto the Upper DC caps. Woo! This game's getting good. This game's getting real good. But like I said, everything's in favor of PROG right now. As PROG knows as Unity knows they gotta defend Upper DC before PROG actually caps Upper Central DC. You know.
Move that logi away, Ella.
Yeah, it's moving now.
Great call-outs, great call-outs, great call-outs. Let's move over here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this fob over here.
Are you in range, Danny?
Nope. Just get Ella. You sort it.
Getting that fob and hab, getting the supplies out. Empty truck. Militia team lost a technical. Apparently, might have been the BRDM. Apparently, they lost the BRDM.
Gotcha.
I believe. Let's take a look over here. No, they just lost a technical. It was just technical. Now the BRDM. I feel special. But great hab by Unity. Great response. Which is gonna also be quickly spotted by Mercenary, who's looking straight onto their fob and hab. Mercenary spotted the fob already. Ooh.
There's a rally on spawn screen.
Gotcha.
Question is I'm questioning, did If he's thinking
I'll
of,
take over defensive.
he's
up the
probably
DC.
thinking, should I be the
You guys
Slippery
keep
Snake
pressure
and
up on
push
us
in,
and
or should I just move in? A great spot by Mercenary as he's trying to push around onto the hab. I'm gonna keep this little camera on him. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna put in.
Off with our radio, running around.
Keep it big, but we want to keep an eye on that as Operation DC gets neutralized by PROG. Oh no, I lost the camera. Press the wrong button. Unity's pushing on the upper DC though, so looks like we got another MRAP coming down the main.
Gotcha.
Did Lord Helmet spot?
Like direct north.
Looks like Lord Helmet spotted him up here.
Direct south.
Go ahead, take a look at his camera. Gonna walk right by him.
Alright, we've got a good hold on our DC for now.
Nope, he looks at him. They traded with each other out.
Radio, Allah.
Yep.
Good call outs. They are all, I admit, Unity's all over the comms and all over the map, looking on the map, realizing that, hey, there's people next by the radio. And Unity's quickly responding, also bringing the people to the north. But at the same time, PROG's still putting pressure onto them, moving up to upper DC, actually, knowing that they got upper central DC capped quickly. And United States Army lose another MRAP out here.
Careful, Allah. Just R&I to it.
Yep.
I don't know about who. It looks like Max gonna meet up with Bant. Bant takes him out. It looks like he takes him out.
Work.
They look like they're putting mines down on the road.
Their hab's still up in at lower central.
You see the mines? Yeah, but I see the mines on the map, so
Contact
that's all
west of
it
the
is.
hab.
Goldmacker. Unity's kind of in a mixed position where they're trying to defend their fob and hab, and they're also trying to defend upper DC. But at the times, it looks like PROG's trying to push hard into upper DC, and it looks like they may be
Lost my rally on the
neutralized.
radio.
They may be neutralizing soon. Not yet, but because they got people on the cap. Walmus Prime gets taken out by Stormtrooper TK.
Gotcha, where from? Shot from south.
Allah actually gets a good angle on it.
100% accurate. Hab on me. Yep, hab on me.
Marked. Yep, good shit.
Unity marks calls a hab. They're on the hab right now.
That's serious on way. Help out.
Unity's on this hab over here with Snowy Man and Art. They're camping it. They looks like they're gonna try to dig it out, take it out. So let's take a quick look at the health of the hab as it goes down. Papa spawns on the hab. Papa gets taken out. Max spawns on the hab. Mac gets taken out. Snowman's sticking on top of the hab.
Our radio.
288 on the hab. Hab has been dug down a layer.
Nice.
On the radio.
And as we look at the same time,
Losing upper DC.
Hab's deactivated.
Al-Aqaba is actually sitting on the cap still alive on the cap. Like I said, they're losing upper DC.
These fucking kills, guys.
Let's take a look up here, over here. Invader takes some people out up in here. Unity's has a good protection of their fob over here. But at the same time, I believe they may have brought a little too many people trying to onto their fob and not defending upper DC, so it's questionable. At the same time, I am seeing a small little movement over here by two scouts over here trying to move on to the enemy fob over here. But I believe PROG Evil Shrimp should be able to see this and spot this out as they're moving in slowly over from slowly over here.
Hey, we need to think about angles of attack. You're running direct south, you're gonna get fucking wrecked.
Yep.
Full moving machine starts moving away. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing. I believe he's just trying to scout out. Well, he might possibly see these two actually in the building, so...
They're gonna get the hat back.
Well, now his binoculars looking on the hill.
You're gonna get the hat bar?
No, they're gonna get it back up
Do
probably.
you see what I see? Don't believe he does. Oh, spots him. Realize that somebody's moving onto the hab. Even though this is actually key right here. ID. US used that fob to an IED. I believe he may have had a fob. Straight up puts a fob under RF4 Burns and takes out their fob with an IED. Smart plays. No foul for US. Straight gets taken out at the same time. Smart play for the militia army. PROG gets the hab up over there, so it's a good thing they got another hab up. Already set up and prepared, so it's a good thing they had another hab up. At the same time, PROG actually is trying to capitalize on this upper DC cap that is getting neutralized at this moment of time. Yep, definitely getting neutralized. Hab gets redug once again. The hab by PROG gets redug up, so they're in a great position. Actually, PROG, even after losing that fob, they're still in a great position to keep control of this north side over here. It's gonna be a hill battle right now. Neutralization for PROG right now on the upper DC hab or point. Got bodies all over the place getting wiped. 241 to 72 in favor of PROG. Now, guys, you gotta remember how the ticket count works on these maps now. When it comes to playing these games, for the team that actually caps the point, they actually get 20 tickets, but the opposing team loses 40 tickets. So when Unity loses half, they're looking about close to about 20 tickets left. Let's look on the map. You got squad one. You got squad one of Unity trying to move down south. Let's go ahead and move down south over here. Looks like they're trying to do a flank, but it's been spotted out by Abdullah Maslow Hunter. Sorry if I butchered his name probably. I do apologize, but hey. Bant takes him out actually, so no chance right over there as we're gonna move back up north to Upper DC. As Unity's trying to fight strong to back down south towards Upper DC. 237 to 67 in favor of PROG right now. All that matters is a cap right now.
Residents. I'm coming. I'm going for radio. I'm going radio. I'm going radio.
They said contact on residence is just one body, but it looks like he got taken out. Was Mercenary, who's with the hack kit for PROG. Straight in our biotech now. IED goes off from RF for Burns. Doesn't really get anybody. Skipper's still alive, walking around the building.
Yeah, I got him. I think I might have traded with him.
Take a look at Skipper. That's not who I want to look at. That's
he's on the other side of you. On the other.
I was looking at dead body. You know, let's actually take a look at these guys over here. Oh, everybody's walking in the building. Unity's trying to get on the cap, trying to at least stall it out, hold out. Skipper takes out Unity.
Pick numbers in.
We just walked.
Skipper's taking out either.
West.
But he has to bandage. He's bandaging as he walks through the wall.
Cap stalled. Need more bodies.
Yep, Unity stalls the cap. Evil's trying to take out people on the hill.
Radio, Ace.
Is that a friendly M4?
Radio is like, oh, I didn't notice that. Radio's getting dug down by the KP9I. Dug it down halfway. He's trying to run away, stay alive. Woo! KP9I almost takes out the nades, but he tries to get the cap back.
Captain back.
Uni's captain back upper DC. Oh, I didn't realize. Alright, intense auto 5 minutes countdown. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Skipper's still alive on the point, apparently. Yeah, still alive on the point. Waiting for people to come to him, being patient. Very smart strat, as you pretty much can see how he's aiming down sights and where he's aiming.
Like 50 of the half.
Gotcha.
Woo! Raphael got tired of Skipper and decided to put a rocket in there and said night-night to him.
Yeah, it's me. No, not me.
Okay, good work.
It's 11 to 245
I need more
in
kills.
favor of PROG right now.
There's one northwest.
Take a look at Abel. Abel gets taken out by Gummy Wasp.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
there's
Gumby Wasp goes in points and dies to Skipper. Skipper gets revived by Dima. Dima being big to the hills. Let's take
It's only too late.
once again 207 to
Res is still good.
106.
Awkward's there, can you
74. 207 to 106 once again. 49 revives to 34 revives. Medics still doing their part for both teams, but more importantly for PROG. 5 tickets left to 243. PROG Unity's at the point where they do not want to give up. While they actually got pressure on Residents right now, PROG gets pressure on Residents 243 to 4. I believe by the time that's even possible that this game will be over by now. So once again, it's 243 to 4. Habs actually being dug. Ooh, I almost clicked on that. Whoops. Habs actually starting to get dug up by Perfect and Pathfinder. Well, Pathfinder's in the Hab. Perfect's going to start digging down the Hab. Habs getting dug down. You see 376, 364. You can see the health bar going down on it. All right, you got a medic over here. Wallum is prime trying to be. Let's see if he can be a super medic. Nope. Gets Geo above all the red. Night night. At the same time, they're trying to push the fob over here to him, which will end the game much quicker. But you got Hook trying to protect the fob over here. Hab's already down. Unity's still trying to sit on the cab with a couple of people over here. Looks like, nah, like got 2 people on the cab over here. 1 ticket left, 240 to 1. You hear rockets coming out from Raphael trying to take out Skipper. Skipper trying to pull out his rocket at the end of the game, but as you see, it's over. GG 240 to 0 in favor of PROG. PROG did an excellent job with their use of positioning against Unity on this map, which more than the map, they did a nice little flank onto the hab of Unity. So multiple different things went in favor of PROG as we look at the points, as we look at the ticket counts. I like the screenshot just for my personal preferences, you know. But if you look at the kill feed wise, all in favor of the United States Army. Everything's in favor of the United States Army. You notice only Ethley and Bant are the only 2 people that win double digits when it comes to kills wise, unless you want to talk about downs when you got multiple people coming downs. But PROG kind of went strong with their kills as you can see over here. They went real strong, went real heavy with their kills over here. Skipper 18, 5, and 21. Scar 17, 6, 21. You got Mighty Player 13, 10, 14, 16, 6, 19. But one major factor that we get missing is the revives. 14 revives for Colt, 10 revives for Shivak. See, 3 and 3 apiece for yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this. And then Dima, I'm going to call him Adaz. Adaz, yeah, we'll call it with Adaz. And then we got, and then we go on the other side over here. We got 6 revive for Cash Cloud Clink, 7 revives for Martini, and then 7 revives for Snowman and Rabs, and also Squeak for 6 revives. So reviving is kind of played a big part in this factor in 53 to 35. But at the same time, kills also play a big factor. Also 214 to 108 kills and positioning. So good to see. Good to see how we're having a pretty good match over here. Once the map change is over, we're gonna Unity's gonna be on the United States side, and PROG is gonna be on the malicious side. So kind of curious how Unity's gonna play this out, knowing that they got pressure behind their back. If they want to move on to the brackets, stage, it's going to be a must win by over 240 tickets for PROG, for Unity, correction. So we'll see how the next round plays out. And for now, guys, I'll let you to go ahead and keep tuning in. I'll see you next round. Yeah, can't even speak English. Hello? Okay, there we go. Ah, sorry. Sorry, I was having a little technical difficulties there. Do apologize, but I'm back. Back to the game. Let's guess we get round 2 about to start. Ow, my ears. Oh, my ears, that hurt. Oh, good. We good though. All right. So once again, guys, as you know, PROG G is up by 240 tickets, so it's a must-win for Unity right now by more than 240 tickets in order for them to move on to bracket play. Unity's going balls to the wall, driving the MRAP straight in. As PROG G's driving a techie straight across to the fields, trying to go to the west side. R4 Burns is in the vehicle. Woo, SPG techie. Oh! Did that not hit? 4 Burns, I know for a fact, got the techie, but did that not hit? That looked like that hit. Yeah. Bob and Hab goes down for the United States Army, putting it right on top of the GC. At the same time, PROG G's moving up into the northwest over here. Trying to halt squad 1 for Unity over here. PROG is already all over the map, already pinching this squad right here. 0 Alpha keeps moving on. Dinesh is the squad leader. PROG gets multiple different attacks and points. Pinching this squad, and got a couple people pushing south, trying to push onto the cap. While Unity, it looks like they're trying to do something with the logic down here to the southeast over here. Kind of curious of what they're going to try to do. Are they going to build a mortar pit, or are they going to build a... Ooh, I can't even think about it right now. Let's team lose the APC. That will be the BRDM by Mac. Mac loses the BRDM. Kind of curious what they're going to build over here. If they're going to build emplacements, fob hab. I'm kind of curious what's going to go on. As Unity's still out here. Unity knows they got to be strong over here. Got to be strong as the US side over here. Did I not? No, I did not. Rip myself. There we go. Special. I am very special. Where's Caster in there? Actually, 0 Alpha already...
Там есть фоба, нет? Айба.
0 Alpha's found that Logi already. He's on that Logi. But he gets taken out by Pathfinder. Pathfinder go ahead and takes him out quick and easy.
На юге мрак и петухи, короче.
Same time, Unity's trying to be aggressive, trying to push on the Upper Central DC early. Same time, getting attacked over here on this west side of Upper Central DC.
По востоку обходит отделение. Много амек слышно.
PROG just puts the fob and hab down and pretty much basic spot right on the cap of Upper DC. So as soon as you spawn in, you're on the cap. Same time, I'm not seeing anything done with their vehicle over here. The Logi, they just have a Logi over here. So I'm kind of curious of what exactly they're gonna do. Let's see what Squad 4's name is. They don't even got. They just call WoW. I'm kind of curious of what they're gonna do with the Logi down here. I really am. But that's not the factor right now. Factor was matter as we're gonna focus on this right here. PROG G's trying to push. It's actually pushing onto the eastern hill, western hill over here. United States Army loses a chug. It looks like they lose the transport over here, right here next by me. 5 tickets go down the drain right there. Same time, Unity's trying to push up north. PROG G gets a very nice spread. If RF4 Burns doesn't pay attention, he might actually lose that MRAP over here. That wouldn't play in good favor for Unity at this moment in time. That's you're down 240 tickets. But Unity's trying to push onto Upper Central DC. I'm actually kind of surprised that they wouldn't go for the let them cap and then we'll cap it back tactic, but we'll see how they play this out because at the same time.
Что-то у нас тут южнее меня
откапывали.
Yep. RF4 Burns is about to get tapped in the back. Oh, hey, there goes one lap by Mercenary right into the MRAP. MRAP just looking for the kills right now. RF4 Burns gonna burn out. RF4 Burns gets out. Gets shot out by Valdered. Valdered takes him out. So this looks like there goes one MRAP down. There's good 10 tickets right there. Militia team placed the fob. Wait. No, okay, there we go. Yeah, PROG planning places their fob up here. The MRAP finally burns out, so PROG finally places their fob up here. Dance actually on this fob. Wrapping around is gonna be on this fob, so Unity does have a guy scouting out over here. Knows that there's a Logic Chuck over here. And is looking to move on to this. Dodging the rally, that's actually smart. If you don't touch the rally, they don't know you're there. So we gotta keep an eye on this over here, folks. As we move back onto the point over here to Operation GC, which is control of militia at this moment in time. With Unity trying to get recontrol back up this hill over here. But at the same time, they should probably be pushing towards Operation GC to try to hold them off over there. So. They're making use of those frag rockets, I can tell you that right now, though. That's a good thing. As Ben gets taken out by Skipper. Skipper's been very, very good this game. As Militia team loses a Logic truck. Ben takes out the Logic truck. It's smart, but at the same time, I believe he should have hit that. He's taking out the rally also, so I don't believe that PROG actually knows that yet. They know they lost the Logic truck, but at the same time, I believe he may have thought it may have been a transport, which they got a fob up here. They have a fob marked, so will they be able to find it? That's the question. And if they find it, that's kind of key. That goes winning tickets for PROG. So Unity needs all the help that they can get at this moment in time. So they should probably try to find that fob and probably take it out. As you see, Lower Central DC gets captured by Unity, and Upper Central DC gets capped by militia forces. So this is the time where Unity might want to start pushing on Upper Central DC to try to get those tickets away from PROG, but looks like they're focused too much around the cap. As Skipper gets that clutch kill on the Aqua Triangle. PROG is actually killing. PROG is actually. They're controlling so much of the map right now. It's not even funny anymore. They're controlling from the northwest. They're controlling these west hills. They're also trying to control this right here. But at the same time, Unity's trying to push and fight back onto the cap and everything else. But PROG gets people to actually defending him. Bob was getting dug down, but Shivik says, nah, not today. Bant once again gets taken out on the fob, so they know that the fob is up here. Are they gonna go? Is he looking to dig down the fob? Yes, he is. He's looking at digging down the fob, I do believe. Yeah, he's trying to dig down the fob. But Bant still hasn't gave up yet. So if they can get over there to this fob before he actually digs down the fob all the way, they can get 20 tickets off of PROG right now. But if you look at the kill feed, PROG is just going over there. As US team loses a APC, so they probably lost another MRAP. That's 10 tickets down the drain right there. Yep, he takes him out on the fob. As they're still trying to push towards the fob, their fob gets taken out. Question is PROG gonna try to push up the hill to try to stop them from digging down this fob, or are they just gonna let this fob go die out? Once again, that's 20 tickets right there. It looks like Valdered's gonna try to push onto the fob over here, but I believe that's gonna be a little too late. because they already dug it down halfway for them. It's only at 183 health, 82. Let's go move on the map. And we look to the north side over here. Looks like Operation GC is still being contested by PROG and Unity. PROG, Valderez gonna try to stop him from digging down this hab over here, or this fob over here. Scout takes out all the Ukba. As Cash Cow still trying to dig down the fob. Valderez stops him from doing it, but at the same time, Gumby Wasp gets a trade. So Gumby Wasp gonna be able to take down this fob uncontested over here. So there goes 20 tickets for PROG. At the same time, looks like Habs. Alright, so we're gonna move back over here. Skipper's the only person alive on the lower upper central DC cap. As PROG's trying to do a wraparound onto the lower DC fob. But squad leaded by full meme machine. Looks like he's gonna try to push onto the enemy fob that's on lower central DC from the south. But the good thing about having the fob on lower central DC at this time is the fact that since it's right on lower central DC, you already have people defending the point. So they just gotta take a look out and onto that point and do what they gotta do. Once again, I believe Unity really needs to push heavy onto these points and stop losing vehicles, because they only got about 36 tickets away. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard over here. Kills go in favor of PROG right now. Militia 59 to 49. Medics is 12 to 11. PROG still leading leaderboard in kills and revive. So PROG's doing their own part at this moment in time. This game is not out of the reach and out of range for Unity to win. They just need to actually push the objective. They're too much spread out away from the objective that they're not actually pushing up into DC. They really need to focus on this cap at this moment in time. Let's take a look at the kills real quick. I want to take a look at Skipper because he's been alive for the longest. Every time I come over here, he's on the cap. Skipper's at 3, 2, and 3. Skipper's playing real big, doing real big things, doing big things, playing big things. So, you know, he's holding on to the cap real well. I know I'm not using much of the first-person cam, guys, but when you're all over the map, it's just a whole different story. And she got squad 4 of Unity trying to wrap around. I still think they need to push upper DC. They're 25 tickets off away from actually not being able to do anything. This game is not out of the bag. This game is not over yet for Unity yet. When I mean the game, I mean the match. They have to win by more than 240 tickets and push doing this wide flanks. I'm not sure it's the best idea at this moment in time. Scar gets a two-piece rack 'em up. Night, 8 hook, and ace. Still not too sure. I believe I know what they're trying to do. I believe they're trying to do the wrap around on their. Wait, actually, now I don't know what they're doing right now. I actually say the truth. I was thinking they're gonna try to wrap around to the hab, or the fob, but I don't know. And they marked the hab over here. There's no hab over here, but they got also marked the fob over here. But there's the fob over here. As you see, PROG trying to. It looks like Meme Machine's gonna get a rally down, and then have the squad push towards the rally. Push from the rally onto lower central DC to take out that fob and hab. I'm kind of. So we'll see how that plays out. Things gotten a little quiet over here, but as like I said, Unity needs to push the objective. They got a new rally down. They're all going to push together. This is actually a great push, pushing as a team instead of one by one. Meme Machine is taken out by Vendetta. Vendetta ain't having any of that. You got Evil Shrimp. It looks like a medic, I do believe. Let's take a full look at him and see where exactly he's looking at. You gotta take down the names when you do this. I'm sorry, I do apologize. You can't really see the figures. They can't see. Remember, you gotta remember, they can't see what I see, so.
Можно машину поднять. Я думаю, он за забором.
На востоке от Фобы много противников на скалах.
Наши?
Unity needs to still push us up as you see, as Evil String gets taken out. By I didn't see the name. I do apologize. But at the same time, PROG Unity's trying to take out the hab. They know where the fob's at. They hear the fob. Allahu Akbar is around the hab, pushing inside to the where the hab's at.
Так, у меня пробрали к Фобе. Противник рядом.
It's gonna run tenderly, and they traded off. They know where the hab's at.
Может, помощь будет нужна.
I believe Unity's not making use of everything they have. They got mortars and everything else. Like right now, the ticket's 242 to 243. Note that even though the ticket count's 243, 242 to 241, this game's not over yet. They can still gain 20 tickets per cap. So right now, what it looks like is that they can gain, if at this moment of time, they can actually gain up to about 80 tickets at this moment in time if they push them all the way back to farm. But they need to make a move pretty soon, because if not, they're gonna lose their way out of bracket contention, and it's gonna hurt them in the long run. They need to make moves, and they need to make moves quick. Unity's holding off this push to the south. Look at Sky's trying to do something about this rally. Nope, Civix denies that, so they're still holding in that compound right there. Unity's still trying to push up north towards Upton DC. But they got a lot of people on the defense cap, and squad 4 of Unity is trying to push down south onto the WGC, but they get denied also. So things are not looking in favor of Unity at this moment in time when it comes to the match overall. Unity is just not being not being aggressive enough onto the actual caps. They need to actually start moving aggressive before this match actually gets out of reach. As Militia team loses a technical over here. Not sure if it had an ID or anything on it, but they not know they lose a technical, and somebody has an ID on them right here. Looks like they couldn't get a new rally down here. PROG couldn't get a new rally. They actually get taken out. So with the flank to the south goes down. That's they lose a truck over there. That's just 5 tickets right there. So there goes that. They actually did them a favor. You lose the larger truck at main, spawning back at main. Now they got. So it works out. As Unity's actually trying to start pushing onto the cap of Upper DC. This could have been theirs. This is one for the win that they could have had, but they're not pushing enough bodies onto the cap. They're trying to push around. They're trying to do these flanks instead of just pushing onto the cap. Feel like they're trying to waste their bodies more, trying to push around than actually trying to push onto the cap. As PROG is just holding them off from the half from Upper DC. Unity needs to push a point. Right now it's 223 to 215. Is more and more looking out of reach at this moment of time right now. As Unity finally pushes onto the cap right here of Upper DC, they're not neutralizing at this moment in time with the bodies that's on the cap for PROG. But they are on the cap. They got 3 bodies on the cap. It's 3 to 3. There you go. All I gotta do is just kill 1. Now it's 3 to 4. Go ahead and look at GURPS for quick push over the wall. Art's on the corner over there. He gets taken out by Able. Look at R's taking out R. 4 burns. 4 burns takes him out. But 4 burns also dies in the process. 4 burns actually takes out 2. And he dies to Mighty Player. They hear him walking. There's 3 of them just holding this one compound. Holding corners, not moving, protecting the compound. Great back, have each other's back. Skipper takes out Big Daddy Jerry. This is actually good defense by PROG right now. Holding their spots, not pushing out, just defending the cap, protecting what they need to protect. And I hear mortars. PROG brought up mortars. And they're mortaring there where the enemy, around the enemy have and radio. Not exactly hitting on Mark. Oh wait, they're actually hitting the radio? They're aiming right for the radio. They know exactly where the radio's at. They just need to actually hit it. That squad 1 of PROG is still trying to do a wide flank over here. See where these mortars land. Mortars land on the half. Next by the Fob. Fob still taking no damage. You pretty much need to do direct impact onto these mortars in order to work. Fob still taking no damage. And then these mortars off just by a little bit. They're aiming in the general area, but they're still off by a little bit. Look like the mortar guy actually got taken out, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Pathfinder got taken out, who was on the mortars. But at the same time, like I said, Upper GC is being held pretty well. Now, at this moment of time, Unity, 40 tickets. They need to catch 2 caps without dying, pretty much. Right now, this game is looking more and more out of reach for Unity right now. Look at Ace over here. Ace gets taken out by Stormtrooper TK. Stormtrooper TK trying to do the sneak. Look at Sparrow over here. Sparrow takes out Stormtrooper TK. Unity's trying to get a surround on the PROG hab. Exactly what they're trying to do is to block off all the entrances and exits that they have here. But at the same time, that's killing them when it comes to ticket count 197. They need to cap about close to 3 caps now in order for them just to win this game. But PROG's holding off long enough, in all honesty. PROG doing a strong defense. Unity still trying to do a wraparound while it looks like one squad of Unity is trying to push on the Upton GC, while another squad of Unity is trying to push west, trying to take out the squad to the west of the Upton GC hab. PROG is actually pushing out at this moment of time. I love you Kaba. It's actually trying to push on around to the 5 and half again. Takes out Fellini. Mr. Fellini. So they know they're just right outside the door. This is another thing that they're not doing, is that they're not actually pushing onto their point. They got the jet with PROG, because PROG is just... They're playing static defense and they're holding the grounds. So Unity's trying to push on the north side over here. Trying to push down south. $188 to $192. Unity's trying to push into this area over here, but Skipper's denying them access once again. Once again, Unity's getting a great surround when it comes to like their hab area, but they need to actually play the objective and try to get onto the objective and try to hold them off from there. Skipper goes down by Vendetta's grenade. There's only one person alive actually on the cap for Unity or PROG, so they can actually just stay. If they actually stay alive and keep one person on the cap, they can get actually neutralized. Dima gets taken out by 0 Alpha, and Vendetta's gonna try to push in. Vendetta takes out Dima. Nobody's on the cap for PROG. We're looking at neutralization for Unity. Yep. Unity's neutralizing Upper Central DC. PROG's trying to push back. Same time, you got Mac on top of the hill with the BRDM trying to shooting down onto the point of Upper Central DC. He's missing a lot of shots, and so Unity's got full control over the point, over the cap right now, and starting to get the neutralization. But you guys still remember at the same time, they still got their hab on the Upper DC and are holding it down.
Парни, короче, нужна еще одна фоп. Тут сейчас пиздец начинается уже. Некуда.
PROG has tickets to waste. It's 181 to 172. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, unless even if they try to push him back to main, I will count this match pretty much over for Unity. We're gonna see PROG move on to bracket play. More than likely gonna end up probably facing tactically adequate as they're gonna hold that second seed. But as we continue on with this match, but we're gonna continue on with this match. 180 to 166. We'll look at the kills right here. 164 to 127 in favor of PROG. Unity's just getting outshot by the malicious AKs compared to the United States Army's.
Мы сейчас потеряем точку, у нас никого нет в кэпе.
I'm not sure who rugged that was. I believe it was 0 Alphas, like I said, but that's some range, and that's a nice shot. Night BRDM. Unity's all over the cap right now, so holding the cap down. Let's see what Mighty Player can do, actually. I'm kind of curious to see what he can do. Could throw a grenade over the wall. Yep, Mighty Player gets traded. As PROG still gets control of Upper DC, so PROG still trying to push onto this hab down here, knowing that it's out here. So Unity's getting the kills, they're executing everything they need to execute, but they need to start pushing more north. They need to immediately start pushing towards Upper DC. Once again, PROG is up by 240 tickets, so Unity had to win by more than 240 tickets, or at least tied by 240 tickets. Which, if they tied, it would have to depend on how quick the match got over with to the winning team. Now Unity can actually push all their pressure onto the PROG hab at this moment in time once they capture Upper Central DC. His army captured Upper Central DC, so that's 20 tickets back, 176 and 109. But they need 240 tickets in order to beat them. Unity can win the map, but they will not win this match. I do hate to say that, but and we're looking at PROG moving on into the next round. Pretty much, Melissa team lost the technical, so they lost the technical, and Unity takes it out. That's 5 tickets, I believe. 5 or 10. It's 5. Let me double check real quick so I don't sound. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. 5. Unless it was the armored one, which I don't believe they have an armored one, so it's 5. 174 to 99 in favor of Unity at this moment in time. 176 to 153. PROG G. Revised 45 to 40. About pretty much even, you can pretty much say. Bant gets taken out all the way over here by Scar. Scar with a long distance shot. The Bant was on the top of the hill. PROG G playing good static defense around the hab, protecting the hab. Everything's working out beautifully for PROG G. As Unity, they're dying actually on the point of upper central DC. But PROG G can actually get on that cap and actually start neutralizing while Unity has to recover. It looks like PROG G's trying to push out to not PROG G. Yeah, PROG G's trying to still push towards his hab over here, but Unity's just not letting them by. Is that the MRAP over here? Yeah, that's open type MRAP. 4 dead bodies, 2 people. What happened? PROG G's actually pushed onto the cap. Only 1 person alive for Unity, and that's Martini, who's holding the corner right there.
Сейчас, ребят, попробуем. Мы пытались заехать на фобус.
Don't try to cross the street without looking both ways. Night night. I'll go night night. Is there a vehicle? Yeah. Batu's bringing in a techie Pathfinder.
Yep.
Squad lead, waiting for one of his squad mates. Looks like he might try to do another flank. Let's take a look at kills. The Gumbo Boss 10, 15, 7, 15. RFO Burns 10, 7, 12. Etheli 11, 7, 16. Bent, the Bent 13, 9, 17. As you look at PROG G, Squad 3 just going off. 14, 6, 9. Smile 5, 9, 11. Mercenary 12, 6, 13. Abdul Muscle Hunter 10, 1, 10. Squad 3 is just having a really good day over here for the militia forces. As Unity's trying to push back up to upper central DC. Which PROG G just needs 1 body. Whoop, lag spike. 0 Alpha takes out that flanking techie. As he sits up here with the lat. Goes 5 tickets. So once again, this game is just insurmountable for Unity to come back to actually win the match. So like I said, PROG G is moving on to the bracket stage, which I do believe they may be facing Tally Adequate. Not sure how the bracket works, but we'll take a look at it once the match ends. As Unity still trying to do a flank onto the hab of upper DC. And PROG G still trying to do a heavy push onto the hab to the south of lower central DC. Looks like the no. It seems like the no give up policy has come into effect for PROG G, which I call the no give up policy, which is pretty much you're under 100 tickets. Do not give up. Just let yourself bleed out. PROG is pushing back onto the cap of Upper Central DC. Aqua Triangle gets taken out by Scar. It's getting, I believe it's getting neutralized, yeah. Upper Central DC getting neutralized by PROG. Ad-hook throws a grenade over the wall. Boom, boom, Skipper. Skipper goes 9-9 by Ad-hook. Ad-hook takes out Art.
Просто бесит.
And Smile and Ad-hook actually trade. While Unity's still trying to push all the way around the point instead of pushing onto the point. Well, actually, no, they're trying to push onto the point now. But once again, PROG's in their static positions. One in the building, one watching this door, one watching this door. They're in their static position, 2 ways in. Most people look at the door. I'll dive to Skipper who's watching that door. Digris looks like he's wanting to push out. They hear shots, so Skipper's gonna be watching this door. They hear a grenade. Big Daddy Jerry throws a grenade over the wall. Mercenary dies to the grenade also. Or no, he dies to a company lost. Digris is taken out by Cash Cow Clink. So Unity with the hold. And on the half, Ben was camping the half for a second there on top. Has managing himself. I hear a ID went off, so whoever was in this area of General City, I wish I saw that. It just went night-night. As Ben's just sitting on top of the other side of the wall. Around the half. Ben and Art go ahead and trade off real quick. Pebble kills the guys up north.
ГПшник, он на моем трупе лежит, отметил ФПГ, метка. В доме двухэтажном.
Militia team loses their Logi. Out here, believe it may have just burnt out. As Unity's still trying to hold them off, but trying to push them beneath. But needs to be aggressive. They had to be aggressive in this. They have to be aggressive onto the cap. Wait, what? You're out with a two-piece with Grubb's help and Vendetta's help. They're still trying to push the half. Best thing to do right now at this moment in time. What a nade. What a nade by Aibo. Landed right next by him. 0 Alpha. Oof. I love the kill feed. Go ahead and get some close.
Еще смайл основной.
Там на втором этаже через дорогу сидит.
Vendetta taking good shots to Smile.
Пулик сидит в южном доме, вот через дорогу, самый южный дом такой. На втором этаже, блядь.
Наибольшее скопление северо-запад, правильно? Или где?
Не толпитесь здесь, ну грант закинуть,
Да.
4 сделаем.
Запад, северо-запад. Там?
В этом компаунде тоже южнее меня слышу топал. Блядь, там мне, бля, близко.
It's gonna be Wasp takes out a Smile. While Idaho tries to go on the roof, wasn't a very smart idea. Art denies him the access to the roof. Gonna be Wasp trying to push him towards the wall. Takes out Abo. As Unity's trying to push hard onto the hab right here. At the same time, PROG's holding off. They got a nice little sandbag wall right over here. Bellini's trying to pull out a rocket, dies to a grenade by RF4 Burns.
Юг.
It was chase out that sandbag so they can use that kill hole. And Gumby Wasp is trying to push in, fighting with Skipper and Dima. Looks like everybody's dying around the hab. They only got 3 people up at this moment in time. Aqua Triangle's actually in the hab. It's on their fob. They're actually gonna start digging their fob. Dima dies up in there. You got Big Daddy Jerry inside the hab. And the dash will try to hold the hab on the outside guys off. So this goes in favor of Upper DC's going in favor of PROG. I'm pretty sure of Unity at this moment in time, but it's a little too late on that one. Honestly, if PROG G is in favor of this game right now, so. They're digging, the Unity's trying to dig down the hab. The hab is dug down. Favor of Militia team lost a fob. One ticket remain. 111 to 1. GG no re 110 to 0 in favor of Unity. If you look at the kills, 221 to 240.
14, блядь.
I'd like to get my screenshots in just because I like to keep the matches that I cast. But overall, PROG G wins the match.
Я, блядь, суицид
And they
мастер в
move
этом.
on to bracket play.
Мы все
Or more than likely to. They'll be in the second seed. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets real quick. And see how that goes. These guys are. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's group 1. Oops. Alright, so if once we move, go ahead and move this right here. As we're looking at this group stage right here, PROG G gets the win over Unity, which will give them 12 points and move them straight into second place and being the overall winner and decider of that place. You got Sig Tech and COG, who plays tomorrow at 2 p.m. my time. That will be Central Time, which is 1900, I believe it is. Yeah, 1900 UTC. If I am correct on this one. Yes, I am. So 1900 UTC, which they play tomorrow, which they can solidify their first place of Group 1 tomorrow when they play against NG versus 508. So that solidifies that side of that. So Group 1 has been solidified with Sig Tech and COG being that number one spot over PROG G, because they won. Even if Sig Tech and COG loses, they still win the head-to-head against PROG G because they won against PROG G. So congratulations to Sig Tech and COG and PROG G moving on to round 2. But if we go into Group 2, oops. Yep. Okay. I have to just do it from there because I accidentally messed up. Whatever. So if we move on to Group 2, you got Tactically Adequate still at the top number one spot, but that 3-way tie for second place, which you got Fear Academy, TLR Gaming and Guardians, and Big Gucci Killers. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Mostly due to the fact that if this thing would actually work out for me, which it doesn't want to at this moment in time. BGK has played all of their games already. So BGK is preying on a couple of different factors in order to move in. Go ahead and open all this up. Alright, so So here's the scenario that we kind of got right here when it comes to Group 2. Tactically Adequate's already solidified their first place spot was winning pretty much every game. Actually, Tally Adequate can actually. Huh. If I'm reading this correctly, which I hope I am, if Fear Academy beats Tactically Adequate, if Fear Academy actually beats Tactically Adequate, they can actually take the #1 spot. It'll be 4-1. Tactically Adequate loses. Oh man, this group 2 is gonna be very confusing. I'm gonna make sure I understood this correctly. So TA is gonna be in the #1 spot. TA can be in the #1 spot, but they lose to Fear Academy. If they lose to Fear Academy, they'll be 4-0-1. I believe they can drop down to possibly second place. But Fear Academy wins, if Fear Academy wins, they solidify their spot in the top two, regardless, because TLR has also played all of their games, and BGK has also played all their games. So this Fear Academy versus Tally Adequate game tomorrow is set on tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. my time, which will be 18:30 UTC. It's going to be a real key game because it really defines which group 2 is going to be like, and then we can also see how the brackets could possibly play out, which I believe is going to be 1 versus 2 and 1 versus 2 from both sides. So if you want to we could take a look at the brackets real quick. It's only 4 teams are actually making. As you know, it's only 4 teams are actually making the finals. When it comes to the open league, so it could be 1 versus 2 or 2 versus 1. So we can be looking at Tactically Adequate versus PROG, or Fair Academy versus PROG, or we can be looking at SigTech versus PROG, or SigTech versus SigTech and COG versus Tactically Adequate. Which, regardless how I see both of the games are gonna be looking good and superior. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for tuning in. PROG, congratulations to moving on to the bracket play. So clap for them. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a clap real quick. And then Unity, good game. Way to tough it out. And thank you for playing in the SWC. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy True Speeder. Signing out, y'all. Till next time. Deuces. I'll let y'all later.